And what that means is that you keep on thinking, I don't know the way out of my hole. I don't know how to dig my way out of where I'm at. God won't show you the first step until you've chosen to be that. Once you've made the decision. How many of you know there's a lot of ways to make money that are legal and ethical and healthy? How many believe that if God cares... See, here's the thing. God says that He has the number of hairs on Rose's head counted. Now, to us guys that are maybe balding a little bit, that may be a really important thing, but in the big scope of things in the universe, how many hairs are in your head are not really all that important. If God cares about something seemingly so insignificant, then do you think He cares about how you're going to make wealth? And He has a way for you to do it that's in alignment with who you are. And He wants to show it to you more than you want to find it. And He will the minute you choose that course for yourself. But until you make a choice, everything stays in the realm of hope. We did an exercise a long time ago in church, so I'm not going to repeat it, but some of you may remember it. And basically, this was the exercise. I said, we're all going to come up in a line, and we're going to walk across the length of the room. And every single person has to do it differently than anybody else has done it. And if you don't do it differently than anybody else has done it, you have to go back to the end of the line and you have to do it again. Well, the minute you say that, everybody goes, ugh. And because we have we are born with scarcity. Well, I don't know if we're born that way, but we develop scarcity thinking. There's only so much to go around. So we believe that there's only so many ways to get across the room. Maybe one person is going to walk forward, the next person is going to walk backwards, the next person might hop on one leg, but eventually, I'm going to be standing at the end of the line, and there's not going to be any more ways to get from here to there, and, I'm going to be standing there looking like an idiot, and I have to keep going back to the end of the line over and over and over again. So everybody starts getting really anxious. And what we found out is that there are unlimited ways to do that. No two people did it the same. One guy skipped. The next guy waved while he skipped. The next person waved with the other hand while they skipped. The next person skipped backwards. There are literally a million different ways that you could do it, but in our mind, there are only so many different options. Those ways will not become clear to you until you start to put your faith in that direction. Once you begin to do that, you'll begin to see other things, and people begin to trigger things, and all of a sudden, you're going to notice. How many of you know that you may not know that a certain brand of car even exists? And then, when you all of a sudden see that car and you think, I really like that car. How many of you know all of a sudden you start seeing that model car everywhere? It's the same thing with the whole intention mechanism thing. Once you have made a choice, things that were not obvious to you before, all of a sudden will begin to become obvious. The path will become clear for you. And it's almost like somebody just turned on a spotlight and said, walk in this direction. The reason you don't see it now is because you haven't made a choice. Okay? Okay, so the point of all that was we got to get out of the mindset that I will be something. It's easy for you to say, I will be better than I am. I will be rich. I will be relationally blessed. I will have a happy marriage. I will. See, that stuff, we could do that till the cows come home, and it's never going to happen. It's not until we say, I am. We have to say, I am. I am this. And if we look at those two words, I am, in the Bible, they were very, very powerful words that meant a lot. And that's where we're going to put the caboose on it today. The fifth area, if you want to start digging into it for yourself, is once you've made the choice, you've evaluated your situation, you've taken on an I am mentality, The next thing you need to do is start gathering knowledge about how to get from here to there. And we'll talk about that next week. All right? Laura, would you close us in prayer, please?